Red lights are on. Stand by. 1600. Off in the second event, Volkswagen Frank jumped away well. Heidi White, Snillmatic ridden up towards the leader. And now Let Me Pass is driving around the outside, and also Big Ransom is going forward, and Black Romance is back in the centre. Then a break of 2.5 to Batchy Galupo, a neck away on the outside to Slurp and Turpin, and 3 lengths to the Black Jeep at the tail. Well, around the outside, Let Me Pass has taken up the running and gets out by 2 lengths on Big Ransom at the 1200. 3/4 to Heidi White's third, and a further 2 lengths to Illmatic, who's fourth. Volkswagen Frank, Black Romance, Batchy Galupo, a neck the outside Slurp and Turpin, and still 3 to the Black Jeep at the tail. Inside the final 1,000-day run, and Let Me Pass for Mitch Pateman, who's ridden 35 winners. He has the lead here. He shows the way from Heidi White's, who's over on the inside, now passed by Big Ransom, who gets to second. Then a further 2 lengths off to Illmatic, the second favourite, getting a good run fourth. Volkswagen Frank's back on the inside, 2 to Black Romance, Slurp and Turpin, Batchy Galupo, 1.5 to the Black Jeep, who's at the tail. Inside the 600 they run down. Let Me Pass in front, leads by a length. Big on the outside, Big Ransom is under a little bit of pressure. Then Heidi White, Illmatic still fourth. Slurp and Turpin takes off. The Black Jeep going wide. Back on the inside, Volkswagen Frank. Black Romance, Batchy Galupo last of all around the corner. Let Me Pass, joined by Heidi White's on the outside. Illmatic with its run. And came Slurp and Turpin, who's also running on. Volkswagen Frank and the Black Jeep from the back. Illmatic swept up, took the lead. Slurp and Turpin is running on. It's Illmatic out in front. Heidi White's battling away, but Illmatic too good. Comes on, wins from Heidi White's. Slurp and Turpin third. Fourth in is Volkswagen Frank. Then the Black Jeep, Black Romance. Let Me Pass didn't give much in the home straight. Well back, Batchy Galupo. Big Romance is Big Ransom is at the tail. Too good for the Illmatic. Matt Ortier doing too well for them. Had a lovely run in fourth spot for Ortier and has run over the top to win here. Second goes to number 9, Heidi White's, who battled away strongly, had a lovely run there behind the leader. And a third goes to Slurp and Turpin, again running an honest race. And Volkswagen Frank is back in fourth spot. 2, 9, 8 and 7. 2, 9, 8 and 7. 1:38.43 is the time. The winner, Illmatic, trained by Craig Wright here locally. Matt Ortier, it's owned by the Lamer Farms Proprietary Limited, managed by Kay Everett, KJ Fowler and JL Everett. All the owners there. He's a 4-year-old bay gelding by Bellastrini out of Delight. Fantastic. 8th run today. Been placed on 3 occasions before this afternoon's effort. Beautifully ridden from that gate. Had a lovely run all the way and has finished too well for them. It's 1.5 by a short neck, the margins. 1.5 by a short neck. Overall time, 1:38.43. Second is number 9, Heidi White's. Had every chance there. That was its 6th start today. It's first placing, a 4-year-old chestnut mare by Scandal Keeper out of Kitty Cat Club. It's owned by JT and CL Warwick. Trained by Justin Warwick, Lucy Warwick in the saddle. And third goes to number 8, Slurp and Turpin, 4-year-old mare by Dick Turpin, trained by Brett Matthews, Jason Whiting. And fourth in is number 7, Volkswagen Frank. The last 600, 36.45. 36.45 there on the numbers 2, 9, 8 and...
I've got Craig right here, winning trainer with Illmatic. And Craig, 1,200 up to 1,600. Were you confident that he could win today?
His form's been really good, like consistent without winning. I just thought if he got the mile, he'd run very well. But I just of the opinion he's just a bit of a grinder, and it wouldn't surprise me if he actually gets a bit further, Brett.
So if we're thinking about him getting further, where to next from him? Kalgoorlie is obviously not far away from season's end. Where will he be going?
Listen, at this stage, I think I'd like to try and push him out to an 18 or even a 2,000. So with Kalgoorlie coming to an end, we may have a shot at a graduation if we can find the right race.
See him back in town?
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be great to see. Go see your horse. Congratulations.
Thanks, Liv.
Craig right there with Illmatic saluting in the second, a horse that has been pretty consistent of recent times without having broken through. But today is able to break his maiden, and very interesting. This is a horse that we potentially will be seeing in the city. We have seen him race there before, of course, not long ago at the beginning of this preparation, but seems to be appreciating the harder surface of Kalg, and be great to see him up over a trip, potentially up to 2,000 metres, Craig has said, and seeing him in a graduation at Belmont. And if they can stay, those races aren't usually too big, so definitely one you can follow in, I think, when he heads to Belmont, albeit a grinder, as Craig put it. Matt Ortier just coming off the stales, and he'll have a chat with Royce now.
Yeah, thanks, Britt. We'll just have a quick chat. Congratulations on the win. Just sat behind the speed, and the horse did a good job to gun down the leaders.
Yeah, congratulations to the trainer first. You've done a great job with the horse. I just landed up in a perfect spot today. Had a good buyer, so didn't have to do much. The horse never really travelled a lot, so I pretty much have to ask him the whole time because he's kind of lazy. But he's been running on the shortest distance lately, and he just still be there. So I was expecting him to be winning on a 1600 metre today.
Looks like he might get a bit further as well.
Yeah, he just doesn't have much speed on early on, but he's improving each time, which I hope he's going to go to a 2,000 metre next prep probably.
Absolutely, and just a quick word on a bit sketchy electric turn of foot last start. You'd have to have a little bit of confidence going into the Campbell Cup. Yeah,
well, I'm really confident now that she's been performing a nice run last week. If the trainer kept the horse as good as this one, I reckon I have a chance.
Great ride, well done, and best of luck for the rest of the day.
Thank you so much.
Matthew Ortier, their winning rider of Illmatic, who takes out race number 2 on the card, the Diggers and